Ladies and gentlemen, this location needs no introduction. But for those who do need one, welcome to the general store. For those of you who can remember, this was actually the very first location that got any kind of decorations for the Christmas update. This was the same case for the Halloween update, so you'd almost be tempted to say that this is the flagship map for a lot of the updates that have come out. And I have to say, with all due respect to the other maps, I enjoy the general store's layout a lot more. So I've been very much looking forward to returning to the general store, even though we have seen this on many occasions beforehand. But there's just a cozy Christmas feeling that you have in the general store, with all the trees and the decorations, and it's just... well, if there wasn't a bloodthirsty ghost roaming the halls here, this would be my kind of place to spend the holidays in. To an understandable degree. I mean, I'd like to stay home for the holidays as much as possible, but if you got the good atmosphere and all the feng shui that you can get from a Christmas update, then I would, you know, I'd hang out here for a little bit. Oh boy. We have dilly-dallied for a little too long. We need to get the show on the road. Where are you? Do you want to play? And finally, can you do something? Potentially not a talker, at least not yet. Really not doing anything now that I think about it. Aside from creepy sounds here and there, it's a fairly silent night. You could even say it's a holy night. I would prefer if this ghost was, at least a little bit festive and gave me a break, because if I need to recall the last location that we were at, we didn't get that. We got some absolute nightmares. Ooh. Hello. Okay. So I know what you might be. I don't even have to go to the board for this one. Cold spots and... okay. Well, I definitely know what you are now. Hello, Mr. Shy. Okay. So a nice little quick return to the general store. I'm not sure what is going on with the general store these days, but I have gotten the least hostile ghosts on that map. Like, I've gotten Shies and Jellins out the wazoo, even though, in many occasions, I would prefer that. It's not great for the content. You kind of want something spooky to happen. So, let's get a spooky ghost this time. Bring it on, Phantom Investigation. Round number 2. Give it up for round number 2. It's actually kind of interesting nowadays that, there are a number of ghosts that you don't see on a regular basis. I know on some occasions it almost felt like there were, you know, daily occurrences where you'd see one particular ghost, and then you'd see another one, and another one, and another one. But there are a number of ghosts that I have not seen in quite a while. I know Dybbuk's are very rare. Even demons are becoming a lot more rare nowadays. I know there are times where I have seen a few lately, but I've seen more Shies, Jellins, Roys, Oopias, everything but the big guys. Well, unless you count the last time you saw anything. That was quite the exception. I think I saw orbs. I could be wrong, but we'll note that for later. Where are you? As I was saying, yeah, the exception to what it was saying was definitely in the last episode, where I got a Vitala after getting a Vitala. So in that situation, yeah, I got what I was asking for. I got the spookage and then some. But in terms of the other ghosts, they've kind of just vanished. Okay. This ghost is kind of weird. Not gonna lie. Do you want to play Weird Ghosts? And the request to do something has been denied. I guess you are not a talker after all. Okay. Now, it's time to go over the rules. Since, just like in the street house, the apartment, and the forest, I have a passive rule that I have to keep. If the ghost does hunt at any time, and I want to hide, I have to get rid of a piece of equipment. And that equipment is gone for the rest of the video. So say hypothetically, if I got hunted. Oh, great. Okay. Now you're just being weird. Now you're just being real weird. Okay. Just be cool. I'll be cool if you're cool, okay? So you're evil. And, potentially do orbs. I do not like that. I'm just gonna wait for a confirmation on the saw the light flicker. I'm just gonna wait for a confirmation on the orbs to make sure that I am getting the right ghost. Now, just to continue from earlier, let's say hypothetically, this ghost. Whoa! Okay. As I was saying, let's say hypothetically this ghost decides to hunt me 3 times in a row. And I want to hide 3 times in a row. Well, I gotta get rid of 3 pieces of equipment in order to appease the ghost and this challenge. So in this situation, I haven't had to deal with that yet. Oh man, what are you? Like, honestly, what are you? You are all kinds of weird. You even tossed me. That's the first time I literally got thrown like a ball. Whoa! Okay. Somebody doesn't like my hiding spot. Holy Christmas tree. Well, I'm gonna go back here, because I don't care what you think. This is my hiding spot, and I'm gonna do some emoting. You better start producing some decent quality evidence while I'm here. But yeah, to conclude, finally... To conclude, finally... when the equipment is gone, it's gone for good, and it will affect things going forward. Meaning that I can't use it for future run-throughs. What the heck is going on here? Buddy, just chill. It's fine. I'm just on my phone. You don't have to go absolutely ballistic on me. Jeez, it's like you were a teacher in a past life. Come on now. I want to see some evidence. Right? Now. Okay, you did it. You got orbs. Cool. Let's go to the board real quick. So we have 3 ghosts. It could either be a Doopy, and I need EMF activity. It has not happened yet. It could be a Dybbuk, meaning I need ghost writing. Still looking for that. Or it could be a Shade, and I need cold spots. So I'm thinking it's probably a Dybbuk, if I'm not mistaken. Which means all of my equipment is useless, and I have to wait for it to do something. Fan-freaking-tastic. Well, you know what? If it is a Dybbuk, I said I haven't seen one in a while, so... I guess I'm getting my wish at this point. Yep, it was a Dybbuk. Okay, bye-bye! Well, that Dybbuk definitely filled the quota for the creep factor. Holy. Moving on to round number 3. Let's get another spooky ghost while we're at it. It's kind of interesting how the general store used to be the real weird map. Like, all the weird ghosts used to reside here. And then the apartment was the very hostile map, where if you wanted to face a ghost that really, really did not like you, you went there. Both of those traits have combined into the forest, which... I believe that's ghostwriting. That's not good. I'm gonna forego getting the camera in favor of just getting everything else. I feel like something bad's gonna happen. Okay. Well, there's the ghostwriting. That's not good. Gonna just park my cheeks behind the safety boxes here. Where are you? Okay. Another weirdo. This is what I asked for, though. This is good. Do you want to play? Can you do something? Okay. Maybe he's not as weird. Because it was a Vitala. It would have done something. Or if it was a demon, too. That would have been the other one. So, thankfully, it's not either of those two. But you're still weird. So, what could you be, I wonder? Yeah, as I was saying beforehand, the forest has definitely taken the first prize for the weirdness factor when it comes to hunting ghosts. But I guess in this scenario, I've got a line on another weirdo. I mean, we've had the Dybbuk, which was definitely creepy. Or hostile, I guess. But this guy's also kind of weird. Sneak out here real quick, see if there's anything going on. You good, buddy? You having a good, start to your Christmas holidays? I'm gonna take that as a no. So you're evil and you do ghostwriting. At this rate, there's only two ghosts that can really do that, which would be a demon, which I'm assuming you are not, and a Dybbuk. So it's a double Dybbuk night, potentially. I just need to see orbs at this point, and that seals the deal. So, Mr. Dybbuk, potentially, could you provide me with the evidence that I need once again? As I recall, you... You did as I asked again? Okay, cool. Goodbye, Mr. Dybbuk. Oh, maybe not! Go! Sprint button work! Sprint button work! Okay. Hey. You almost got me. Okay. Well. How fortuitous that, I didn't use my sprint up the entire time. Sheesh. Holy. Okay. Well, I gotta get rid of a piece of equipment the next time I play this. So, yeah, I guess I get to enact the passive part of this challenge, or playthrough. Okay, well, you know what? I might be eating my words here when I said that the forest was creepy. I've, gotta keep in mind that the Dybbuks are a little weird, too. That was, very hostile. A lot more hostile than other ghosts that I've faced. Moving on to the final round, let's see what we face. You know what? No. Let's not see. Let's get a nightmare. Throw a Vitala or a demon at me. I dare you. I'm not going to forgive you if you give me a Jellin, because I don't want you to take it easy on me. I want the nightmare. Oh, and speaking of the piece of equipment that is going to be sacrificed to the ghost, see you later, portable camera. Time to grab everything else, and away we go. Pretty quiet compared to the last two run-throughs we've had on here. Where are you? Do you want to play? Oh. Okay. Oh. Well then. So it said yes to the do you want to play question, meaning it is evil. And since it's a talker, there are only two ghosts that fit that bill. One is a demon, the other one is a spirit. Now, there have been a number of occasions where I thought that a spirit was actually a demon. So, I'm gonna keep... Okay. You're mad, I get it, cool. Listen. I'm not happy about being here either, pal. Just do what you gotta do, and I'll get out of your hair. As I was saying, there have been a number of times where I thought that a spirit was a demon, so I'm gonna keep my mouth shut and just see what this guy's all about. Maybe we can try conversing with him and see what he's saying. Okay. Well, you're certainly creepy. I don't like the fact you turned the lights off. I'm just gonna turn them on if you don't mind. Thanks. I don't see anything just yet. I got the EMF right there just in case. Okay. Well then. You're definitely weird. You're definitely receptive to a lot of stuff that I'm doing. But I've been tricked before. A lot of spirits hold out on the EMF. So I'm not saying anything just yet. Ooh! Okay. A lot of the ghosts do not like my hiding spot. They're trying to push me right out of it, and I don't like that. Okay. Well, I don't really know what to think just yet. Should I move the EMF? Maybe I'll give it a little bit. Just gonna peek around here real quick. Okay. I'm just gonna peek around here real quick. Oh. You were actually a demon this whole time. Well, Mr. Demon, do you have anything to say for yourself? Oh! Oh! Go! And it was the Hat Man, too. You have to be kidding me. That is, I guess in some sense perfect, but also terrifying as heck. Yeah. Well, I got what I asked for, I guess. Well, you know what? In this sense, we ended on a high note. That's the only thing I can say, is that Mr. Demon gave us quite an ending. Maybe not as crazy as the Dybbuk, but, you know, he's still kind of spooky in his own regard. Do you have anything to say for yourself? Ooh! You know what? I'm just gonna leave. Okay, that was quite the ending there. Kinda nice that I got the ghost that I requested during the game. I never thought that would happen. So, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the general store run-through. Next up, we're going to finish off on our final location, which will be the hospital. See you soon, guys.